Michael Jordan, LeBron James, two names that built modern basketball's mythology. But
do you think that Michael Jordan would be as successful without you?
No.
in 2009, when Michael Jordan entered the Basketball Hall of Fame, the first person he mentioned and thanked was Scottie Pippen.
You never just saw me, saw Scottie Pippen.
Next year, it was Michael who presented Scottie to the Hall of Fame. When Pippen worked on ESPN and had to do a LeBron versus Jordan comparison, Pippen said this:
And there's no game that I would ever play in and pick LeBron James over
Here's the
Michael
question
Jordan.
that keeps dividing the world. Does the GOAT debate even matter anymore? Because maybe it's not about who's better. Maybe it's about what each of them represents the perfection of the past versus the evolution of the present. For over 2 decades, the basketball world has been split into 2 camps. Those who believe Michael Jordan was untouchable, a ruthless winner, a global icon who defined the 90 seconds. And those who see LeBron James as the ultimate evolution, longevity, adaptability, leadership, and dominance across eras. Every highlight, every ring, every finals performance gets dissected frame by frame, like a war of religion. Sports shows feed off it. Fans argue it in classrooms, barbershops, and Reddit threads that never end. But the truth is, this debate isn't about stats, it's about emotion. Jordan represents the era of mystery, where players were larger than life, where highlights came on VHS tapes and every poster on your wall meant something. LeBron represents accessibility, the era of social media, transparency, and connection. He's not a myth. He's a man we've watched grow from a teenager to a father of 3, still dominating in year 21. The GOAT debate thrives, not because of answers, but because it keeps the story of basketball alive. Michael Jordan entered the league in 1984, a time when basketball was still searching for its identity. Larry Bird and Magic Johnson had saved it, but Jordan globalized it. He wasn't just a basketball player. He was a movement, the embodiment of competitiveness and cool. The Air Jordans, the commercials, the 6 rings, the perfect finals record. Every move felt choreographed for greatness. Jordan was like a mythic hero, forged in the fire of failure cut from his high school team, losing to the Pistons, only to rise again with unmatched fury. His career was a narrative masterpiece. Then came LeBron James, the chosen one. Born into pressure, anointed before he ever stepped foot on an NBA court. No father, no safety net, no college route, just expectations heavier than the league itself. He carried the hope of an entire generation. But while Jordan chased perfection, LeBron chased balance. He didn't want to just win, he wanted to elevate everyone around him. He made teams better. He made teammates stars. He built legacies with his passing, not just his scoring. In an era where players are criticized for switching teams, LeBron's moves were strategic revolutions. He taught players to take control of their own careers. And that's where the difference lies. Jordan defined dominance. LeBron defined empowerment. Jordan built the myth of the lone assassin. LeBron built the system of the modern king. So who's really greater? The man who mastered the game, or the one who changed how it's played? The GOAT debate gets messy because basketball itself has changed. In Jordan's era, defense was brutal, spacing was minimal, and one-on-one battles decided everything. LeBron entered a new world: analytics, three-pointers, and positionless basketball. Comparing them is like comparing a gladiator to a general. Jordan won by force, LeBron wins by strategy. But even deeper, this debate shows how we see greatness. For older fans, greatness is about legacy, about finishing the job, never leaving the team that drafted you, never losing in the finals. For younger fans, greatness is about impact, how far you can push the game, how long you can sustain excellence, how you inspire the next wave. LeBron's greatness is seen every time a young star invests in longevity or player empowerment. Jordan's greatness lives in every player who wants the last shot and doesn't flinch. The conflict isn't just about basketball, it's about generational identity. It's about the fans who grew up in the era of VHS tapes versus those who grew up with highlight reels on TikTok. It's a war between nostalgia and progress. When you strip away the rings, the stats, and the records, something becomes clear. The GOAT debate has become a mirror for how people see themselves. Those who admire Jordan often admire discipline, perfection, and control. Those who love LeBron admire resilience, intelligence, and evolution. And that's the beauty of it. Both men shaped basketball, but they also shaped us. Jordan taught the world to want it more than anyone else. LeBron taught the world to believe in the long game, and in truth, neither one killed the other's legacy. They completed it. Jordan created the standard. LeBron proved it could evolve. Even players today, Giannis, Luka, Jokic, Wembanyama, are all products of that evolution. They mix Jordan's killer instinct with LeBron's all-around genius. That's how the game keeps moving forward. So maybe the GOAT debate isn't about crowning a king, it's about understanding the kingdom. At the end of the day, no stat, no highlight, no podcast will ever settle the argument. Because greatness can't be measured in numbers, it's felt. It's the chills you get watching a player do the impossible. It's the way basketball connects generations, fathers, sons, mothers, daughters, arguing passionately about a game that keeps evolving. Jordan showed us what it meant to be perfect. LeBron showed us what it meant to be human. And maybe that's the real answer. The GOAT debate doesn't matter, because both already won. So maybe it's time we stop arguing about who's better and start appreciating what both men gave us, an era of basketball that will never be forgotten. Because without Jordan, there is no LeBron. And without LeBron, the story doesn't keep going. If you love the game, drop a comment. Who's your GOAT and why? And if you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to hit that like, subscribe, and turn on notifications, because we're diving deep into more NBA legends every week, right here on Court 6 Hoops.